Welcome back. I spoke about the covert narcissist or the vulnerable narcissist in my last session, and I ended by saying that I want to address something called narcissistic victim syndrome, also known as narcissistic abuse. Many of us don't realize, but having stayed sometimes with overt or covert, self-absorbed, attention-seeking, constantly I, me, myself people, we have been subjected to certain kind of responses of our own. When you find yourself constantly questioning yourself, self-doubting and believing that everything is always and only wrong with you, because that's what you've been made to believe, you may be suffering from some form of narcissistic abuse. Do you find yourself also constantly making excuses and justifying behavior of your loved ones? Again, a sign that possibly you've been brainwashed so much to believe that nothing is their fault and things happen because of everything except themselves. Have you always been stonewalled when you want to have communication, when you want to dialogue, when you want to engage? The person goes cold and silent and uses passive-aggressive withdrawal to not engage with you at all. That silent treatment of withdrawing, stonewalling actually drives you insane, and you begin to wonder whether you've lost your sanity. Do you sometimes feel that when you are having certain responses or certain engagements, the narcissist, the person you're possibly living with, pulls in a third person to constantly show you down? Yes, narcissists can often devalue us and completely disregard everything that we're trying to communicate. So, it is important for us to realize that many a time, stonewalling, passive aggression, triangulating, that is pulling others into showing them that you are not, is something that narcissistic abuse tends to lean towards. It is important for you to recognize these symptoms, particularly symptoms of self-doubt, constant confusion, anxiety, feelings that you're actually going mad, for lack of a better word, and losing your sanity, are sometimes all emotional abuse subjected by someone in your family or your loved one who's constantly making you feel that the problem only and always lies with you. Important to know that you may be a victim of this and to recognize it. In my next episode, I will talk about a small little creature, the frog, and how he adjusts to certain things only to die later. I don't want you or me to suffer narcissistic abuse anymore, and therefore want to learn how to be able to either self-protect by drawing boundaries or jumping out like the frog did. More of that in my next episode of the Varkha Chulani channel. If you like what you hear, please do hit the like button. Please do feel free to share my video. And of course, continue to write to me at varkha@varkhachulani.com. Till next week, it's goodbye and thank you.